What's up guys and welcome back to Media.Vision Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Anderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys and welcome back to Media.Vision Plays. Today we've got some more 100-line Last Defense Academy. So last time out we found ourselves at second to last Defense Academy, which got attacked. And after we defended it unsuccessfully, some giant monster shows up, takes us all out, and then Nigo sacrifices himself and the school and tells us to get back to Last Defense Academy, where they were also under attack. Managed to show up just in the nick of time, helped them out. And so now we have everybody from second to last Defense Academy here as well, with Yugamu, Kiyoshika, Kurata, and Katawa, who is now named Nozomi for some reason. Don't know why exactly. Takumi is very confused. Yeah, we still don't really have many answers though about what happened here. Who drugged our food, who burned all the food in the fridge, and also who knocked me out when we were outside of the school. So still a lot of mysteries that I am hoping to get the answers to soon. But with that, we can head to bed after a very long set of days. Ooh. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto my bed. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back here. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room, the one back home in the TRC. I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Katawa be there waiting for me? Or was she already here? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. It can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. Now it's day 30. Are we really already a third through this game, or have we only just begun?
As commanding officer responsible for the school and its students, I have an announcement to make.
Wait a minute. Is he about to make an announcement about the other students? Because if so, that goes against what Nigo said. Nigo suggested that we were actually doing this a lot sooner, like ahead of the schedule. So if he's about to make the announcement now about the new students, maybe these are not as pre-recorded as we thought?
Get ready for your 30th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Down and dirty, it's day 30! And you know what that means?
Oh, is he just going to announce more rooms?
I've unlocked some new classrooms to celebrate! What did you get access to this time, you ask? On the first floor, it's the metal shop! And on the second floor, the biolab!
Okay.
As usual, you can ask me more about how they work in person. See you there!
Yeah, if only. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. Oh, get ready for all of these voices put together. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna do my best to try to differentiate these voices as much as possible, but God, it's getting harder the more they add.
Oh, good morning, Takumi.
Morning. I still can't make myself believe that Nozomi and Kato are different people. They're just too alike.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
If she were Katawa, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe the fact I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us? I can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing. Poor Takumi. Hi, Kiyoshika. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Let me guess, Kurara told you that? Does she seriously not know how a bus works? Probably not. Alright, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people all of a sudden.
Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little.
Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know.
Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school.
Allies, huh? Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge.
You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we can get a proper explanation now? What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
Well, basically, they are flames that can never be put out unless you have a certain fire extinguisher, and they will burn you alive if you go through them. So don't touch them. All we can tell you about the flames is what Sirei told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Never?
That's what I said. They don't
Forgot
need
about that joke.
fuel,
It's good.
and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flames.
Fire that never goes out? Sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation?
The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds.
Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got them burning outside your defense room too. It's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right?
We think so. I tried dosing those ones with a fire extinguisher before. They spring up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside.
This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Sirei said he explained everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner. You truly are useless.
Sorry. Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defense is a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right.
Yes, it's just like Nigu said.
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invader took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself.
Orders from above. Sirei mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna go a whole lot worse, right? Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there's still like 70 days to go? Oh man, what rotten luck.
I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying? It's gonna happen anyway. Maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing.
The enemy attacks make it worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then...
Why fight at all? Why don't we just run?
Huh?
Yeah, Nozomi, you're going to enjoy getting to meet this guy, and I mean that with all the sarcasm possible. If we use that school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive back all the way to the complex. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know.
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there were a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up. Couldn't help but get on board with it.
I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? I guess not.
If Sari had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
World death. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Wait. World death? What's that? A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my extra small. This is going to overload my excess-sized brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You'd best prepare yourselves for a shock. What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war.
This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced survivors to take shelter underground. So they're saying that the TRC is underground. Is that true? Or is it what I'm thinking, and it's like the Matrix? I don't know. Interesting. Decimated the population. Is that bad?
Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is.
Quiet, P-Brain! The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made-up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse?
Come on, make with the explanations already.
That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you many manners, you inbred little street urchin?
What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? You know, you two might actually get along really well.
Shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. And if you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too.
Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope.
Mankind's last hope?
Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war, to shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight.
And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has its way with you. What about world death? You just gonna keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor.
Huh?
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore. Kurata, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. Can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait.
Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first.
Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now.
We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped you out in that battle yesterday.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize ya.
Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board. Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
I mean, you're kind of both, if I'm being honest.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? Just one murder. That's all I ask.
Donami, you're not helping anything right now. That's enough. You all need to calm down.
Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That Dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room and to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Please, everyone. Shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh. Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. I want to hit you in the face so damn bad. Oh my god. Like, don't get me wrong. Gaku and Kurata are both pretty bad too. But something about Ima, man, like, I think it's his confidence. It's his cocky arrogance that just makes him seem like he's so nonchalant all the time. He just pisses me off to no end. How dare you, sir? I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction.
Satisfaction my ass. Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk.
No, Takamoto, I don't claim him. We don't claim him. Just take him. Kill him. I don't care.
I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But...
Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon.
Alright, trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
Team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings.
What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of 100 days with people like that?
I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening.
Pot calling the kettle black. Like you're one to talk.
Thank you, Takamoto. Thank you so much.
You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi.
So this is my fault? I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads.
Damn it. Still feel like I want to hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then? Maybe next time.
Takamaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. Tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Sire or Hiriko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Eito and I parted ways and I headed back to my room. After that disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's gotta be some way. Maybe we just need more time.
Huh?
Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off of this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Well, it seems like everybody outside of Takamaru, Ima, and Kako are in their rooms. And then obviously everybody from second to last Defense Academy. Alright, here's the biolab. Wonder what this is gonna be. Like, how's it gonna help us? What an interesting set of characters in here. So, this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. Oh, that's not creepy at all. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nico did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet. I finally get to see one. Whoops. I accidentally hit B instead of A. Enhancement development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Is there anything else said? Second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too. Never got unlocked for us. That does sound like it would be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs, right? I mean, Takumi, do we really care about ethics right now? I mean, we're not playing in sports or anything or competing against other people, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have a potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as a result of illegal experiments on human subjects. For the most part, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours, the fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant, it's all right here at our fingertips. And what can we use it for? For a start, we could probably make some killer modification to ourselves, just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? You know, it's always been a dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle. I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more?
Hey!
Absolutely not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Hey, Ima, do you want to go talk to Yugamu for a minute? I think there's something he wants you for. Don't ask questions. Another room designed to make the battle freak stronger. There's nothing for the two of us here.
You all look so cool out on the battlefield. I wish I could be like that too, but my dear brother won't let me do anything dangerous.
Okay, Kako, this has to be the time, right? This finally has to be your arc where you finally get out from under your annoying little piece of a shit brother's thumb, right? Please? I want to like at least one of you two, and you're kind of just going along with it, which makes you also kind of unlikable. Takamaru, you thinking about punching him right now?
Man, this room's seriously creepy. Don't think I'll be spending too much time in here. I was kind of hoping Hiriko would turn up in one of the new classrooms. No sign of her here either.
What could have happened to her?
I know, right? Still don't believe she'd run off and leave us on her own. She ain't like that.
It's very true. Anything in the manual to find out about? Basic concept of the machine, how to use it, too difficult for me to understand. Okay. And here's the metal shop. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly-looking weapons lined up. The air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and she's here too. I wish I could talk to her. This is really interesting looking. Kyoshika?
I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent.
I don't think a magic circle is going to entrap a regular human, and I'm not going to do anything indecent. Why do you dislike me? Just because Kurata said so? I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Kadoa could never have put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Kadoa? Maybe she's lost her memory.
Look out, Azami! The perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva! So he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumanji sword and I will strike him down!
I keep telling you, I'd never do anything like that. Darn it, she's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand why she's listening to Kurata. Like, she seems to understand Kurata's a little over the top. It's a bit of an understatement. But yet, whenever Kurata makes a statement like that, she never kind of says, I think you're overreacting or anything like that. She just sort of looks at me and sighs. Almost like she's sitting there going, I wanted to trust him, but maybe not. Maybe he actually is like that. I don't know. It's just very weird in that way.
The way the ass smells in here really puts me at ease.
Seriously? You like this with all the metal and gunpowder and everything?
I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Uzuzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development.
Weapons development? Like guns and stuff?
At the beginning, our family was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Suzuki, and the rest is history.
Is that how names get changed?
Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industry atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Before our might the others flee, great and powerful Suzuki!
Well, that was a nice little chant you guys have there. Trap development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. So does that mean she'll get more traps to make? Possibly?
The invaders will rue the day they cross an Suzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours, too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. They all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession. I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. Still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Well, I guess we do get brought back to life, so maybe it does. Alright, I've visited both of the new rooms that were unlocked today. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's really taking it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? Or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different?
We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility.
I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Someone's at the door. Could it be her? Come on, Takumi, I think we know the answer to that. There's only one person that would be coming to see us this late at night, and it's the person that just can't get enough of us. Felt a flutter of anticipation, my hands trembling, pulled open the door to reveal... Eito! I'm not even surprised anymore.
Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk?
Oh, it's you, Eito.
What, were you expecting someone else? Do you have like a girlfriend or something?
No. Why do you ask?
No reason. I'm curious.
Huh.
Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint you.
No, it's not like that. What's up?
Nothing in particular. I just thought it would be nice to chat a little. I never got the chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. I just kept thinking I would never get to see your beautiful...
Okay, that's enough.
Sorry.
Oh, really?
I thought maybe you disappeared like Kiriko. We went 5 whole days without any contact from you after all.
Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. By then I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school.
Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm?
It's possible, I guess. Can't think of anything else that would explain it. Definitely not a pipe to the back of the head, that wouldn't make any sense.
Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl?
Oh my god, he actually is jealous. Huh?
When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. You look at her like I want you to look at me. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help if I can. Although if it's something romantic, bear in mind I don't have any experience in that area yet. Oh, is that really it?
No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out?
Of course.
Now that I'd been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Eito about Karuha, my childhood friend I spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karuha. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karuha, she had no idea who I was. I told Eito all about this mystery, the theories I'd come up with, how the whole thing was messing me up.
You weren't kidding when you said it was weird.
I thought maybe she has amnesia. She's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Now that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Did I say now? I think that was not. Come on, Eito, say something.
Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back.
What happened in it?
The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. Parallel universes aren't just worlds or even the past or future. They're alternate realities taking place at the same time as our own.
You know, this is reminding me of something. I just can't put my finger on it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Huh, where'd that come from? Alternate realities?
It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself there, another him, living his own slightly different life.
You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Karuha? Like they're alternate versions of each other?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot.
This is interesting though, because this is very much more so Zero Escape's territory than Danganronpa's. It's weird to hear characters that look like they're from Danganronpa talking about alternate universes.
It would mean Karuha and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time they're different. They've lived completely different lives. That would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think?
I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life.
I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in is already pretty far removed from what we're used to consider reality. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately.
He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart and giving myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either.
Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. Haven't been much help, have I?
That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. It's such a weird story, most people probably wouldn't believe me. Couldn't have told just anyone about this.
I'm honored. I'll gladly hear you out if you want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First the ghostly invader, now this?
Oh right, almost forgot about that thing. Still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back. Next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he has answers for what he's done.
Don't take unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be.
I know. I'll be careful.
Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well.
With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle smile. Parallel universes? Alternate realities? Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre. The more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karuha and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Ato, frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep.
Get ready for your 31st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. Just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Yeah, right. Yeah, a little less prickly because the second to last Defense Academy kids are all in their rooms. Well, at least I don't have to voice Kurata. Her voice is kind of killing me right now, but I think it works for her character. Oh, it's just us today?
Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere.
Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows.
Fine by me. Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Who wants to deal with you first thing in the morning?
Everyone's turned so hostile lately. I'm loving it!
We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Altsky. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Nozomi.
Oh, good morning.
It's you, huh? What are you doing here?
Hey!
Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants.
Oh, did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us. One of us. Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Yes? What did you want to talk about, Nozomi?
Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurata and the others are dead set against it. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs.
What do you want then?
I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday.
Yeah, I guess there's something in that.
It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. Going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later.
Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of.
It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war.
You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use hemoanima. God, what an asshole. Gaku! There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge, or when two video game directors try to make a video game together. It just would never work. Alright, Ima, you're getting a little meta right now. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. I mean, just look at this art style. Does this look like Zero Escape at all? Suck it, Uchikoshi.
I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now.
Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you.
Sorry, the others are waiting for me.
Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me.
That was fun, huh? It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start the killing game.
That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi?
So she turned you down, so what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff?
Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain.
I'm not so sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents.
Hey!
The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. God, what am I going to do with my free time? Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. Alright, what should I do today? Got plenty of free time to fill up. Free time! The Metal Shop and Biolab have been unlocked. You can now develop traps and enhancements. These will help give you an advantage in battle, so spend your free time wisely on developing these tools. Your extinguisher level has increased. No way. It's about damn time. Your firefighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. The materials you can obtain while exploring are unique to each area. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. So we got the twins here in the infirmary. Eito can give me some maths. Gaku can give me some social studies. And Tsubasa can give me some science. And the second to last Defense Academy is nowhere to be seen. That's weird. Alright, what can this tell me about? A resource map showing different areas outside the school grounds and the materials that can be found in them. School outskirts, all types of materials can be found here, but they are of lower quality than in other areas. Beach area, machine materials can be found here. Forest area, plant materials can be found here. Cave area, ore materials. Coastal area, textile materials. And that's it. Oh, this is where they are. They're in the gym that we don't have access to. How did you guys get in there? Alright, Tsubasa, I think we'll hang out with her and figure out another one of her either keywords or something along those lines. Enjoying yourself in here? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, because I've not done that yet since I got more BP. Oh, that's right, we can now learn all of their extra stuff. So we already know Rescue Bullet and Paralyzed Bullet. Bolstering Bullet fires a bullet that buffs all allies in range, adds attack +1 and move +5 to all allies. Something I also figured out while I was editing is the difference between early strike and counter strike. It depends on whether they are somebody with a gun or somebody with a weapon to actually shoot. So that's why there's a slight difference. Right, for Kurata, we already have Azuki Nightmare. We have Mounted Turret. Support Tower. Craft a tower that buffs allies at the start of each turn. Max allowed 1. It adds armor +2 to all allies in range. Interesting. Kyoshika, she's already got Jumanji Slash. Shigure no Mai. Launch into a powerful spinning slash. Inflicts stun on user. Wow. Attack 6, move 5? Damn. She can only hit one enemy, but still. That's a lot of damage. It's definitely one I need to learn. Then we have mow down enemies in range. Pushes targets back 1 space. Okay. And then Yugamu. So we already know Twisted Whip. Can't remember. I think he's the one that has the ability that if you hit an enemy with an effect on them, I think he does more damage. Is that right? Can't remember now. Sacrificial Viper. User extends arm to strike an enemy in front, inflicts bleed on them. Attack 2. Not bad. 3 spaces in front. And then Fatal Contagion. Debuffs enemies in front within a large area. Inflicts attack -2, move -3 on targets. Damn. If that is the case, then I'm remembering that right. If they have a debuff, he does more damage, then that is a great move to have. Alright, I'll go ahead and teach these two. Shigure no Mai and Sacrificial Viper. And then from here, I will get everybody's first move up to level 2 if I can. So Crazy Shot, Rescue Bullet, Uzuki Nightmare, Jumanji Slash, and Twisted Whip. Alright, thank you, Tsubasa. Now we will hang out with you. Let's talk to her. What's got you smiling like that, Tsubasa?
Being in a garage just makes me so happy. This place is just like my grandpa's workshop. Wrenches on the floor, tires piled up in every which way, all kinds of weird machinery. It's exactly like the lab at my workshop.
Couldn't help but mirror Tsubasa's delighted smile. Your experience unlocked the keyword memories. And technology went up by 6. More free time. Datami with linguistics, Eito with maths, and then Gaku with social studies. Takamaru, I need some help with the gym. Why can't you be available to hang out, man? Alright, so I do need to work on my gym, but I guess social studies as well. Not that I want to. What do you want, you little asshole? Yo, Takumi, let's have a party! No, we already had one. We got a party every day because we can make a buffet with a Rationomatic. Enjoy a party with Gaku. Spending some time together, you understand Gaku better now. And his wish list has been updated. Cool. The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired, but there's nothing else I really want to do today. Guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night.
Get ready for your 32nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. I just want to be loved. Oh, Kyoshika. She's in the hallway. How you doing?
Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurata's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds.
Hey, Kyoshika, what's the matter?
Somebody absconded with the Holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurata pulled this trick, but this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known.
Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you?
To take her with me? Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business.
Oh, I see. I think.
Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, but I must be going.
Okay. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from the school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here.
So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it when we passed the gym earlier.
I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about it. That's some impressive work ethic, though.
You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim not to care about. Seeing other people working hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me?
Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. Do you have it?
What?
Sorry, nothing. Just little nostalgia for any of the 90s kids out there.
Shoma, are you alright? What is wrong with him? Shoma? Huh? Oh, yes, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to space out like that. My head just kinda went blank for a moment. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious.
That sounds incredibly serious.
Oh god, guys, he's turning into a zombie. He's gonna try to eat us soon.
It's melting again. Quack, someone cut off his head. The revival magic will fix it when it puts him back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance.
You can't solve all your problems with beheadings.
But Mr. Genzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say 100% disagree, but still. It's true, Shoma's always been on the quiet side. This goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We ate fast and left him to work it out on his own. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. Can't let things continue as they are. How can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can. My own way. Okay. Hey, there's Takamaru with the gym. Let's go. How you doing, man?
Come to craft something too?
Sure, why not? Never seen you do anything like this before, Takamaru. What are you making?
I'm here to learn how to use the sewing machine. I want to add more patches to my jacket.
Hey, that's pretty cool. What kind of patches?
I'm all about ferocious animals lately. I was thinking about slapping a big-ass tiger face right on my back. Tigers are sick. They ain't just strong, but fast too.
Hey!
Sporting one on my back as I ride will let me go even faster. Cause I'm the fucking tiger of the streets, Takamaru Yakashiji.
Your experience unlocked the keyword animal. Okay. Okay, before I forget, I do probably need to go check out these new rooms and see what I can actually do here. So develop enhancement. Oh, interesting. We also have Desperation Potion. User HP becomes 1. So I guess this is useful if you use it and then use your, I can't remember what it's called, but that Desperation attack, that basically like our special attack, but it kills them. Interesting. And all of these just adds an extra use to the attack, agility, and defense potions. What do I need here? 3 science. User fully recovers HP, heals status effects, and heals fatigue. Well, that's pretty sick. I guess I'll add Desperation Potion. Might be a good thing to have. I'll save those other ones because I might want to craft something. Alright, trap time. So we have the metal fence. We have electrified fence. Place a barricade that stuns any enemies in range. It's pretty good. Explosive mine. Place a trap that deals explosive damage when stepped on. And then place a trap that ignores obstacles to move user great distances when tripped. Is that meant more for us or for the enemy? I'm confused. I'll go ahead and add that though. It has 8 spaces though. Nice. I'll go ahead and make an explosive mine too. Does 2 damage. And I'll hold off on the spring trap for now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the Gift-O-Matic. So because I need to work on social studies and gym, I'm probably going to go ahead and get something for Gaku. As much as I don't want to. So party and tools. So we have festival goods, party poppers. We also have fireworks set, festival stall kit, and barbecue kit. I'm wondering if maybe the festival goods would work? I don't know for sure though. I think what I need to do is save, and then if it doesn't work, just come back, try something different. Alright, let's give it a shot. Crafting complete. Come on, Gaku, you little asshole.
Whoa! If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
Alright, that works. Observation and exploration went up by 10. Not enough for level 2 though. Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Kato and Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy. Oh, we get another dream?
Hey, Taki?
What's up?
Did you get any chocolate today?
Chocolate? I want some chocolate.
Huh? Chocolate?
You know, it is Valentine's Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any.
Ooh. Takumi, that's cold, bro. That is cold.
How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why'd you ask?
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
God, tacky. That's so tacky. Oh, God, it's painful, though. It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Katawa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family. After puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Katawa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I worked up my courage and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh, it was for your mom.
Takumi was like, wait, you gave it to a girl? But what does that mean for me?
Hey, that's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
There you go, Katawa. Way to take the first step since Taki here is a little bit of a dumbass.
For me?
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Alright, Takumi, this is where you have to use your brain, man. Why would she be giving you chocolate? Think about it. What does chocolate on Valentine's Day mean, Takumi? Think about that. Use your brain and ask her out, you dumbass.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
Oh, I gotta do that at the Gift-O-Matic.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Taki, you've got no imagination.
Oh no, my imagination virtue is too low in my royal virtues. I gotta work on it.
Shut up.
Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
It's no surprise I dream about Kato again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. So is she. I mean, what? But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Kato, what's she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Hey, Tsubasa.
Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just...
Yep, saw that coming. Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have.
I hope so.
Oh god. I gotta get away from that girl. Well, looks like everybody's here this morning. Interesting. That can't be good. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here?
Got those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests.
Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That creaking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you, you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Please stop.
Oh, I'm actually curious now.
For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked him to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. Well, what's so important that we all need to be here? Sho was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. He finally told me what was bothering him. What is it, you little goober? Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Really? Shoma, tell us about it, please. Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Gonzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. No, you convinced him of it, you little asshole. Well, It was easy enough to dismiss it the first time as a fluke, but now it's happened again. Shoma has more to say. He wants everyone to hear it so we're all on equal ground and won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. You know what? Good for you, Shoma. I'm glad you're doing this, because how many times have we seen characters keep stuff from other characters, then it turns into a fight and it just gets annoying and it's a stupid trope and I hate it! So we're not doing that here, I'm glad. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. Yeah, I can tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though?
So is your dream from before actually not a dream? It really did happen?
Usually when you wake up from a dream, you can tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds. There's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you can all tell the difference between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen, we don't get it either.
What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again.
Last time you said you were hooked up to some freaking machine in the weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura?
Huh? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same as the ones we got here, right? The ones that can't get working?
Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. Still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remembered why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment.
Is this going to lead to what is hemoanima, maybe?
The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
That part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine. And they said something. Something about my blood.
Yup, hemoanima.
Your blood?
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood? Think it's got something to do with hemoanima?
But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? Well, she can't use the infuser, right? Right?
So your blood's different from regular people, Shoma? Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something?
Pain. Nope, don't out of me. You can't talk about midichlorians and it just brings up so many bad memories. Oh god, the acting and Jar Jar, the pain. It's unbearable. I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one.
And I wonder if there were 15 of them? Like how many rooms there are here?
It was all of you, too.
Okay, there's only 14. So there's Yugamu, Gaku, Ima, myself, Shoma, Dadami, Tsubasa. Can I turn off? I don't want to press a button and accidentally skip it. Damn it, I can't see in the bottom right corner because it's covered. But that looks like Kiyoshika, Eito. Is that Hiriko? Kurata, Takamaru, and Kako. Are we missing anybody? Oh, right, Katawa. That accounts for everyone, right? Yeah, so that's 14. So the only one I don't see, and maybe she's in that bottom right one, the only one that's not there is Katawa, or Nozomi.
What?
You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Yeah, that one's empty. Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines?
Oh.
That include our group too? Yes, it wasn't clear enough for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everybody who's here now was also there.
You're crazy, man. First time I saw any of you was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it?
It's also very Danganronpa 1. In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to this school.
But I've never even heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it?
Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have any money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister.
You didn't have to bring me into this.
He always does, Kako. Every single sentence he does.
See? It just don't add up. We couldn't have been there.
Wait, what if it was after the invaders attacked the complex, when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same thing happened to all of you. When I came to, I was at the academy with no idea how I got here. Naturally, I assumed we were brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks, or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser.
Hi, yeah. That kind of twist happens in killing games all the time.
It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us while we were there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it is related to hemoanima after all. I think so too. It's the only thing we have in common, and...
Oh my god, enough already!
Kurata's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us.
You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about this ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that?
But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. We can't use this information. What's the point of worrying about it?
Why are you even lending his ravings any credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash.
Alright, I'm gonna punch her too. I want to punch Gaku, I want to punch Ima, I want to punch her. Those are the three that need a good fist in the face. But I can't because they're just characters on the screen and I don't want to put my fist through the screen. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details.
Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and stop pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nigo didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us everything and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war, and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you, maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission. Why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. First you refuse to fight, then you muddy matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit.
I'm sorry. I've never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been about as powerful as pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincerest apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kurata stepped in to block his path.
That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. Well, what are you talking about, Kurata? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's gonna do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it.
What's happened to her? Kurata's always been mean. She's totally blowing her stack now.
If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear.
But
And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy. Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here.
Well, the thing about that is...
Zip it! No excuses, just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey! Shuffle off! Scram! Depart! Disappear! Get out! Get out, 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 get out!
Hey! Leave him alone, you... Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurata's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Damn.
Whoa! That was awesome! Combo!
Such magnificent boxing technique! Nothing can withstand those fists of fury! She could box?
and Suzuki receives education and everything we need to enforce our will in society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute frickin' paragon of refinement and excellence. And if any upstart peasants dare to defile my personal space, there will be consequences.
Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes.
Sorry, man. Wish I could help. But you know how it is. I don't hate girls, no matter how much they deserve it.
Stop it, Kurata. Please, that's enough.
So, I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going.
Yeah, maybe you should.
What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara.
My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am.
Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus had left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm so sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Alright, Ima, you're getting punched. You need to go touch Kurata's shoulder as well, please.
Brother dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash.
She hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me! I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy! I don't know why. It's so funny. It's like a good dark humor joke for me. Good God.
Is that a good thing?
Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're ever gonna make things work with them.
The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. Starts with a K, ends with an L game, and it's totally still with genre with untapped potential.
Dotomi, just give it a rest, okay? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this never would have happened. Oh, poor Shoma. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I'm exhausted already. There's still plenty of the day left. Should try to make the most of it. Invaders might attack at any time. Gotta be ready for when they do. Well, I think today... Aw, Shoma's just in his room. I think today might be a good day to go out and do some scavenging, since we can also access some new areas. Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team that suits your needs, making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press R to go on a simple exploration, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. Alright, so I definitely want to get BP, so we'll put Takamaru in there. Alright, so we already have BP in plants. So I need minerals, I think the cloth is supposed to be textiles, I think the rocks are supposed to be minerals, and I think the screws are supposed to be machines. So if we get her for textiles and minerals, we need machines still, and I think that will be Tsubasa, so we can get also some more BP. So that works for me.
Let's go!
Let's do it! Alright, bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no story objectives. Stepping on them will net you valuable materials. Press X to check your surroundings and make your way to any bonus spaces. In order to pass through an Undying Flame space, you'll need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to that space. You can increase your firefighting level by progressing through the story. By passing through an Undying Flame space, you'll be able to access a new area. Make sure to check which spaces you can pass through whenever your firefighting level increases. So there's one space, and there's a treasure chest. Might be a good place to go. That's level 3. There's level 1, we can get something there. There's level 2, so we can go to a new area. Some more treasure chests. Level 2 to a new area, another treasure chest. So I think it might be best to start down here. We can head over this way, get these spaces, get that treasure chest, and then maybe head up here and head to wherever that is. So let's go down south. Alright, got some enemies to face, but it's an easy space, so it shouldn't be too bad. Knock them all over the place. Piece of cake. And for this, you get a piece of cake. Scrap parts. Alright, old vending machine, rare products inside, dispensing tray, return slot underneath the machine. Maybe the dispensing tray? Oh, can of juice. Kawana gained health that she doesn't need. Excellent.
What?
I'm glad. Oh, raw red crystal. Nice. I'm glad that it lets you stop on these spots, even if you didn't land on it directly. That's pretty nice. Creepy straw effigy. Think I remember picking it up to be good. Straw doll. Hey, let's go. Get that 6 so we can skip over this stuff.
What?
Dragon illustration? Oh no. Oh, this could be bad. Altar with an odd statue. Offer a prayer? Oh, nothing really happened. Shooting star. Wish for better materials. Abandoned home. Do I have technology? I think I do. Dismantle a computer. Circuit board.
Yes!
Nice. It's a little bit better, I think, than what I normally get. Large turnip. I don't have enough endurance. Pull on it. Cool. Okay, Takamoto finds old motorcycle parts. Add all-consuming inferno engine. Asphalt ripping studded tires or autonomous handlebar. Asphalt ripping studded tires? Small red crystal. Nice. Now, get rid of that fire.
What?
Mini motor. Alright, hole in the road. Let's inspect. I got 2 health back, even though we didn't need it. Let's see, pitch black room, so dark, hard to see. Let's look for a light switch. Red crystal fragment. Some more enemies to take out. Shouldn't be an issue.
Yes!
Alright, got some pumice stone. My inventory is almost full. I really hope I can discard stuff that I don't want. More enemies. Alright, so, apologies. I had to restart the game because it just crashed on me. Don't know why. With that fun shit out of the way, I'm gonna have to go back and get this treasure chest that I got before. I gotta hope that I didn't lose any health or anything trying to get this chest last time. Thank goodness I didn't this time either. Mega Rafflesia? That's gonna be nice.
Real nice.
90. Sweet. We can fill up the tank. Move +2. Cool. So you pick up a mask with exotic design, put it on. Oh. Well. Alright, ruins of an old park. Look at the flowers. Okay. We didn't have any HP loss. But thank you. First aid kit, take them as materials. Got some dolls. And finally, take out this fire. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Let's continue our exploration for now. And what's this? Find a platform, strange symbols. Pray before the altar. Small red crystal.
I'll take that.
Good. I had one of those before the game crashed, so I'm glad I got another one. I guess let me take a quick look around here. So there's level 3 fire, the treasure chest all the way up here. It's a long way to get there, though. Oh, there's another bonus. I don't know if I'll be able to get over there, though. There's also a treasure chest there. Another one there. Ooh, what's that? That looks important. Now we'll go ahead and face off some enemies. Huzzah, the game didn't crash this time. Enemy transformations. When an enemy defeats an ally, the enemy will transform into a terrifying threat. Won't be easy to defeat, but if you can pull it off, you'll get a large amount of voltage? Well, that's interesting. I mean, I don't want that to happen.
Don't try to stop me.
Alright, no problems. Dotomy took some damage, but not too bad.
Real nice.
Dirty feather. Abandoned home appliances. Dismantle the computer. Circuit board.
Might as well take it.
Alright. We'll get rid of the scrap parts. If a mask, well, throw it away, obviously. Don't want to lose my moves again. Another enemy to face off against.
That's it.
And another one down. Got some asphalt. We don't have any minerals, so let's get rid of the straw doll. Crumbling building with machine parts. Probably search the... I don't know. Search the building? Ah, damn it. We got functioning motor, but Yakashiji took damage.
Yes!
That's 60. Although, there's not really much I want to get rid of. I guess maybe we can swap out the gauze. Surrounded by thick fog. Keep going anyway? Damn it, Amamiya took damage. Alright, we're starting to hurt. Tasty looking fruit. Ignore it. Good. Good choice. Head down to treasure chest. Empty bread bag. And oop art part. So we have 200. Probably just get rid of the circuit board. Alright, is there anything else? I guess I can go get this treasure chest and that'll be where we end it. If we could take out these enemies, that is. Oh, good God. Hey, Dotami, you could do the funniest thing right now. We'll hold off for a second, though.
You're coming with me! Retreat!
So that's what it looks like. Interesting. And besides, Dotami, she always wanted to die, right? Okay, get rid of... Well, you know, actually, since we've got the Upa art part, whatever you want to call it, we don't really need both of these. I want to try to balance as much as possible. We've already got plenty of plants. And we don't have that many minerals, so I think I'm going to get rid of the circuit board for this one. Oh, what do we got? Desert Oasis. It's just a mirage, guys. I know better. Women's magazine. Fantastic. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop, though.
This should work.
Got plenty of stuff. Maybe could have done with some more materials, but still not bad. And it's night time. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind.
Up and Adam troops!
What are you doing,
Time
Sire?
to rise and shine!
Are you getting a foot massage? I want one of those.
Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Probably not good. Looks like everybody except for the twins are in their rooms, as far as our team goes. Odd. Dotami?
Hi, Takumi. Beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped.
Crashing and burning. Yeah, that's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. And of course, she's so happy about that. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives it such a greasy texture. You are the most disgusting human being I have ever seen in my life. Okay.
Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp are a great combination, too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition.
It's still disgusting, but it's not like she's putting those together. She's just eating them at the same time, right? Whatever. At least those two are happy.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut off my own head just for something to do.
And Dotami's the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. Might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. It's bound to be another one soon. Should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Oh. We've had, I think, 3 days of free time the past several times, so I expected the same here, but not this time. I think I'm actually going to call it here, though, as I have been recording for quite a while. Not sure exactly how much time I'm going to have on this video. I've definitely had issues with Danganronpa characters in the past that I just despised and did not want to be around. This might be some of the most unlikable characters in any of the Danganronpa, Raincode, Zero Escape, AI the Somnium Files. These might be some of the most unlikable characters I've ever experienced. I mean, Gaku's finally gotten a little bit better since he started fighting, but he's still really annoying. Ima is just the biggest piece of shit ever. Kurata is just terrible to everyone around her. Like, those three on their own make up some of the worst characters I've ever experienced. They just, every time I see them, I get so pissed off. just seeing their faces or Kurata's mask is starting to really hit me that this game is not Danganronpa. So these characters are not going to die, unfortunately. So I'm just stuck with them, and that makes it even worse. I don't know if I'm the only one, because there's just nothing redeeming about their characters, if I'm being honest. But outside of that, everybody else is fine. Narumi's crazy, but she's at least fun. Yugamu is kind of the same way. I really don't know about Nozomi, though. It feels weird that she is trying to avoid me, because again, it's weird to me that she can clearly see how crazy Kurata is, so you would think she wouldn't actually be listening to her. But maybe there is something else going on. Maybe the way Takumi reacted when he first saw her, when he thought she was Karuha, maybe there's some weirdness there because of that. Or maybe she does have some sort of memories of her own life. Maybe she had her own Takumi that's not Takumi. It's like a different name, but he looks the same. But in her mind, she's like, that can't be him, because maybe he died or something. I don't know. Spitballing some ideas here. Because I feel like it would be weird if she actually believes Kurata whenever she tells her that Takumi's gonna do something perverse to her. So I'm hoping it's deeper than that. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also check out the Let's Play channel, Meso Plays, as I continue to move the videos on this channel over there. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.